Hey there, guys. Welcome to another week of the Now Playing series. This week we are going to be featuring Slides Carnival. And so it is a website that offers free themes for your slide decks. And so I'm going to show you how to use that. So, if you are familiar with Google Slides, you will know that there are themes built into Google Slides, and they are adding more and more. However, they're not the most engaging themes, I guess, if you want to call them that. However, we do have this option to import themes. So, I'm going to show you where we can get some free templates in order to import the themes. So we're going to go ahead and go to slidescarnival.com. And this is something that I put on my bookmarks bar because I use it so often. And they update Slides Carnival as well, especially around holidays. So you will notice as soon as it loads here that there are many different types of themes that you can have. These themes can be added to Google Slide decks that are already created. They can also be added to brand new ones as you are getting ready to start your slide deck. So right now it looks like you only have 6 choices. However, if you come down, there is a big orange button that says view all. And so we are going to view all, and I'm going to get one of the templates that I do not have yet. And just show you the process of how this works. So this is one that is their newest one. And so I'm going to go ahead and I want to check this one out. So I'm going to click on the picture. As soon as I click on the picture, it is going to take me within the site to show me what this looks like in the different types of layouts that they have. And I'll explain layouts in just a second. So you will have 2 options to download it as a Google Slides theme or to download as a PowerPoint template. So depending on what you're using, hopefully it's Google Slides, then you will download the Google Slides theme. So right now, this is what it looks like. Now, all these words are going to be on this, but it's just showing you, hey, this is what it looks like kind of thing. There's usually some type of quotation layout, a subtitle one, a title and body one, an image one. And so I really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and use as Google Slides theme. So I click that. And the first thing it's going to ask me to do is to make a copy, and it's going to force me to make a copy because I'm going to have no choice other than to click make a copy. So I click make a copy, and it will make a copy and go into my Google Drive. Now, if you will need to check to make sure that it's going into your nelson.kyschools.us Google Drive, because if it's going somewhere else, you're not going to be able to find it. And when I say somewhere else, maybe a personal account or something like that. Sometimes we run into that where you're signed into multiple accounts. So just make sure that it's where you want it to be. And once again, you will see here in just a second as it loads, you will see all the different choices load up in different layouts over here. And once it loads, here we go. It's taken a second. But remember, the words are on here just for you to kind of see what it looks like. So now that I have a copy of this in my Google Drive, I'm going to go to the slide deck that I want to import this on. And so I'm going to go down to where it says import theme. I'm going to click import theme, and it should be the most recent Google slide deck. So it should come up right here, and here it is. If for some odd reason it doesn't, you can type in and search. But once again, if it doesn't, it's probably because it may be loaded or made a copy to one of your personal drives. So I'm going to go ahead and select copy of Olivia and click select. and it's going to say, are you sure you want to? Yes, I want to select it and import the theme, please. um, and then you'll notice that it takes over my font, and you'll notice that right now it's not really showing the orange and all that goodness. So I told you I was going to talk to you a little bit about layout. So there's three different ways you can get to the layout. The first way, and the way that I use most often, is right clicking or two finger clicking if you're using a Chromebook on the slide, and you will see where it says apply layout. This is where you will find the majority of your different layouts. So I'm going to go ahead and click that one. And you'll notice, since I'm adding this to something that I've already created, you may have to go in and make a couple changes to maybe where pictures are, just depending on where those text boxes move. Um, so you'll notice that this one looks a little weird. So I'm going to go into layout and see if I can't get this to look a little bit better. Um, I do. I mean, normally when I am creating these, I will actually go ahead and um, import the theme first, because I find it easier. So then I'm not going back in and redoing my work. So just, I mean, that's just a little tip because, like I said, depending on which theme you choose to import, um, is how much you'll have to go back in and change if you need to go back in and change. So I am just going back in and changing the size of this font to make it look a little bit better. Um, so you'll notice that it imported this guy right here around, and then this color. Some of them are better than others. I told you also that there were three ways to change the layout. The other one is to go under slide and apply layout, and you can see them here. And then obviously the layout button is here as well. As you highlight a slide, you can change the layout to whatever you would like. So let me really quickly recap how we did that. We went to Slides Carnival. We found what we liked. We downloaded it using Google Slides. And then we went to our slide deck if it was brand new or if it was one that was already created. We clicked theme, import theme, and chose the one that we had just made a copy of into our Google Drive. So just really cool tool. So you're not stuck with the super boring guys over here. And there's all kinds. I think there's like 10 pages on Slides Carnival of themes. And so get in there, find a couple that you like, and use them up. So that is Slides Carnival. If you guys have any questions, as always, just feel free to contact me. Um, what using the method that is most convenient. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for tuning in to the Now Playing series.